Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Being a Scientist. That's what we're doing today. We're making science. We're almost there. We're really almost there. Really almost there. It's been so long since we've had new science. So to review, yesterday we have hit the final form for now of the medical wing, and we have put in good automation science with a problem here with the planner area, which we'll deal with someday, not now. And then put in Pi Sci 1 and military science. Today, we're going to do chores and then chem science and the start of the cotton gut ascension area, where the cotton guts can ascend to the sarcoris and the magnesium. Anyway, first we have lots of chores. And the first and most pressing chore, hold on, this requires explanation. Look at us making lots of wastewater. That's bad. Because we're out of fertilizer now. And we're out of fertilizer because we have no crud, because all of our crud is going into wastewater. I've almost certainly made a mistake in piping. The purpose of piping, because, okay, hold on. Start way back here. This should only be putting out a very light underflow. Apparently it's not. You should be last resort. And I guess maybe I put this somewhere else, but let's just assume I forgot, right? Less than 5. There you go. And it's going to be going like that for a while. Now, the problem is it's underflowing into a near empty pipe. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. So here we have, there's got to be a pump somewhere along here. Okay, so we come down here and we're doing this. This is our job. Yeah, that's not what we want anymore. That is the incorrect semantic for what I'm doing. You have to underflow. No, this has to get out because this has actual waste on it, you know? So I guess the main problem is this wastewater line I've drug in is primary production. I'm attaching it directly to secondary production. And it's going through a process which is erasing the identity of the fluids, which is causing me to endlessly produce wastewater, consuming all of my biocrud, leading to a situation of no fertilizer. And that's bad. Mr. Whale, cycle. So, we're just going to remove this entirely. And we're going to draw a new line all the way to wastewater central. And we're going to do it right. Consarn it. By cracky. We're going to do this right. We're going to come right there, which is probably most correct, right? So this is going to underflow to 5%. That's going to stop. We should be producing only supplemental wastewater with this. So we have a few other options for making even more wastewater. We are highly wastewater diversified at the moment. I will be getting to a couple of them in a moment, but I'm going to start with this. All right, here we are. We've gotten to the wastewater. No, this is Corlex area. What are you doing? Oh, that's tar. Excuse me. It was another greenish dot. Greenish reflective dot. How silly of me to be confused by those. I mean, even a child can pick out the subtle difference in those tints. Man, I do not deserve this factory. All right, come on, guys. We're going to get all the way to wastewater processing, which is not that far away, right? Yeah, it's right there. So this is now a primary. That's the worst place I could have put that. And it's infectious. Here we go. We are in wastewater processing right here, right? Okay, so here we have the knot of wastewater. This is... What am I even doing? All right, so we're producing wastewater right here, and it's being flushed out. How is this happening? Tell me about this. As it comes onto this wastewater line. And then we have a strong wastewater consumer down here. This is what happens when you mix the purposes of your pipes right here. And you barely have enough. So I'm kind of curious as to how this is going so badly. Let's take a look. We have the wastewater line right here. It's only got 5% in it. That's okay. All right, we have an underflow. We are underflowing to 5%. So this is... We are betting that the wastewater from phytomining will always be consumed by... the trees. And so this right here is ultimately a supplemental line for the trees. So I suppose, and here's our disposal unit. When there is too much, we dispose. And this is a... Why are you underflowing? No, this is another primary producer right here. Primary producer, and you are stopping. So it's trying to add more wastewater into this ecosystem, and it is not needed, so it is stopped. So this is the ecosystem I have to attach my new line to. Okay. Okay, semi-logical. It's about all we can hope for. It has the certain rhythm of intelligence to it. We can go for that, right? So we'll attach here, I suppose. There we go. There we go. And then this rock. There's a rock here. Not allowed. All right, we have wastewater addition part 2. It is now completely exposed to this ecosystem, and it is filled up to 80%. And then when there's more than 95%, it goes into disposal. What about... it also gets used in urea. All right, so I'm a little worried. Here, we're going to upgrade these wastewater producers too, because we have the Xylopho now. No, too far. If we're in the desert, we're too far. No, yes. We need like a stack of you. Trying to think what's about to happen, because something... Spoiler alert, I've made plans for today, and the Xylopho aren't going to like it. They're going to be very grateful they don't have central nervous systems. All right, there. There we go. And now these guys are moving at double speed, making wastewater. Now, that's all this does. It makes larvae in order to make wastewater. And it makes a lot. And it makes it real fast, too. And it doesn't use... it uses a lot of other ingredients, like the filtration media, and especially the phytoplankton. But for the moment, we have enough phytoplankton, it looks like. So we're just going to diversify our wastewater production. And let's go deposit these Xylopho back. The ones who are no longer needed. Let's try not to phrase it like that to them. They're very sensitive about that. Oh, nice. So we're going to chuck this off here. And actually, you guys should probably just... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Take everything. Yeah. There we go. And these guys are all upgraded now. Even though it doesn't look like we need it. But we're going to need Xylopho Mark II. Just you watch. There's something coming. Oh, more. We need more. And we need this to be also in a caravans area. Spoiler alert, something's coming. There you go. Are you all done? No, you're not. Are we all done? Are we all upgraded? Are we all going double speed now? Good. You guys are the lucky ones. You get to continually breed for the rest of ever. Until I get even better Zilipho. Alright, those guys. Those guys are not the lucky ones. Let's... Oh, and I'm not even done. Because I have to upgrade those too. Then we can talk about that which must happen. The things that will occur. Thank you. Thank you. There, fully upgraded. It only took us forever to do this. Alright, chuck that in there, chuck that in there. Alright, now we're ready. We have to spend a little bit here. We're gonna say wastewater is done for right now. Actually, we just have to peek ahead once more. Are we still not going? Okay, we're not going. We're full up. We're not underflowing. Okay, this is here. Maybe we're even making fertilizer again. Yes, it just arrived. Okay. Alright, the system... Nature is going to heal. Good job. Alright, next. Distribution. This is not a good sign, guys. Don't be tricked into thinking that this is a good thing. You're hooked up to there. And I want you going. I want you to enable when is greater than 100. Then you can go. And that's Zilipho Mark II for export. Let's look ahead. Let's not tease it. Oh. It's for Navens propagation. Oh, that's terrible to think about. Not the spores, but, you know, it absolutely is the spores. Alright, we have to take a look at that soon. It's on the list. Plutonium. 239 absorbers not venting correctly. I made a completely amateur mistake down here. Here, allow me to show you the depths of my dumbitude. So, over here in uranium processing, I've branched out, and I know better than this. Look at this. It's not venting off the end. It's venting off close to the end. So, this doesn't help anybody. This is just going to jam. And then look at that. And then look, it now goes forward because it's... Why is it mixed, actually? Huh. Maybe I should scrub this line myself. Why is it mixed? Are you doing something? Oh, what? No. Arthurian pen's dying. No. How? No. Emergency. Gotta run. No. Other side of the base. Oh, I was way on the other side of the base. How is this happening? Oh. Okay. Okay, that was bad. What? And they even killed a logo. The sick freaks even killed a logo. How? Where am I not sealed off enough? I mean, I can understand pissing them off, but how are they getting through? To right here, no less. Well, it's time for take no chances o'clock, right? So we're going to seal the north. And I suppose we can't play nice over here anymore. Can't be satisfied with the borders where they're at. guess we start pushing forward and then we seal it properly, right? And that's what we do for right now. Fly, my pretties. I don't think there's enough here. I think we need a lot more. I think I should go get more construction bots. I'm not seeing a huge response here, which is what I should... Okay, okay. Okay, breathe. Just breathe. We need to go get 4 Arthurian pens. We're not going to get Arthurians right now because they're needed to get eaten by carnivorous plants. Don't tell them that, though. Right here. 4 of those. Then we need a bunch of construction bots. Did I ever set it up to be brought here? Or do I have to go to the bins? I really don't mind going to the bins. Let's go to the bins. See how the factory over here is doing. We got plenty? No, they should be going somewhere. Ah. There we go. That's enough to get this going. So, exciting start. Enraging start. This shouldn't be happening. Things are happening what should not be. I hate leaving the factory. Alright, fix all that, please. It's not going to be ready to go for a while, but just... Oh, I should have gotten a logo. Here you go, boys. Oh, you're not a port. There you go. Oh, wait. Did I just send out some level 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did. No, they're all going the same speed. Except for those guys. Ah. No, wait. Those are locals. I feel like I sent out some of my favorite sons. Alright, we're not gonna think about that anymore. I got a lot of phlegm in my throat today. Bam. Let's finish with plutonium and then move on. So nice to have just bots up here. The entire factory is just nice now. I took time and I made it nice. I just have what I need when I need it. It's basically free play at this point with a goal. A terrible, terrible goal. So are you all going again? Alright, that's what I really wanted. I wonder why that we were getting weird... Okay, it probably clogged right here, but... No, I don't understand, because it should be the oldest one should be first. So something happened here and I don't understand it, which is, you know... typical. This is not a new or unusual situation. Oh good, we're making the candies. Alright, did that. Go fetch Cacalc Mark IIs. Okay, we probably have to dump a little first. I have a lot of chores today. It's okay. Fixing the factory is a joy in of itself, especially so close to a milestone. I am pleased to help the factory at this point. Here, logistics off. Cacalc is right here. Yeah. So let's make a box. Let's dump our worldly possessions into the box. Let's go fetch a whole bunch of better Cacalcs. And that's in the South Factory. So, if we'll get to chem science today, I'm pretty confident of that. And then we'll set ourselves up for what we have to do with... Is this 20? No, it's 2. Why are we stuck? We're no longer slaughtering. Is that... Oh. Okay, just hold on. Hold on. Be right there. I need to get these things. What has happened over this way? In the lunch line. Oh, look how it's completely rotted out. What is our problem here? There's no biocrud vent? That's it? And that's literally it? I never put a... Oh, look how It's working so hard. But everything is just, it's become, why? Is it just insufficient? But why would it clog so bad? Everything on this belt has rotted. Why? I really don't understand. So we have one boiler over there eating biomass, and it's not enough. I don't understand this at all. Everything is... Okay, this is cursed. This is cursed. I don't know if I have enough whales. I don't want to think about this to restart it, but I don't think I have enough whales to get me through to the next... to Pi-Sci 2. I may have to bring lard south. Oh, that place is... Oh, I can feel the cursedness, the wrongness bleeding through into me right now. I looked on something I should not have looked upon. Now I am tainted. And I bring this taint with me wherever I go. Is that really all I need to do? Is that it? That was an item on my to-do list? Just to do that? That was it? Ah, okay. I could have left that, and it would have been okay. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes past me is completely inexplicable. Here, have another box. All right. At least that task exposed me to horrors beyond my comprehension. You know, that's always fun. Oh, I really don't want to fix the South Factory. I really don't want to, but I also want this working. So this is eating a couple jerky a second. I could just start burning this stuff right here. Wow, it's rotted all the way down, isn't it? How can it be so bad? It had to have stopped completely at some point. Look, it's even rotted to jerky right here. This has rotted. This has been here for like over 20 hours. But nothing is fresh. Why is nothing fresh? This must have completely jammed. But I don't understand how it could do that. Oh man, demons. Demons everywhere. I guess I gotta do something about it. I guess I have to. I guess that's my job. I guess if I don't, it won't get done. Oh. Okay. Okay, feeling big bad about this. Feeling major bad. I guess we're just gonna try to vent more biomass, right? I think. Maybe. That's our current bottleneck. Oh, this cursed ground tears at my soul. Too far. Over here. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Alright, so we want another boiler. Luckily I keep them on me. Then we want condenser. Luckily I keep them on me. So we do something like this. And then boiler. And then this is all the hallmarks of just a chores day. All including screaming, help me, help me, help me, help me. All right, so we need just a little water in. There's a little water. Okay. We will take a little bit of water. We'll put you in right there. You are going to underflow less than 5. Here I was so happy about, you know, my accomplishments. Okay. Please, rid me of this material. Output priority to the right, please. There we go. Burn it all. Burn all of the evidence that I have ever done anything like this. Like, this had to have been clogged at some point. Look at the biomass on this, right? So let's help ourselves and just kind of clean this up. There had this whole area had to have just stopped at some point. Doesn't make a lot of sense otherwise. Okay, we've even put a huge beacon on it. Wow. All right, so now we're pulling it out, and every once in a while we get a freebie. In fact, we get a whole line of freebies right here. And so this should start moving forward faster. But I still, okay, look, now this is going and this is going, and we're going to start, it's all going to start piling in on itself. And it's going to go faster and faster, right? Oh, okay, so something's bad's happening again. The ground is cursed. Where is that? What has happened? Was there some kind of upgrade to their AI? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. This place is just clinging to me. What is this? What is this? Where is this? Arthurian attack again? How are they doing? Is there a nest inside the factory somewhere? Inside the perimeter? Like, you would think that would have to be, right? I could have... where are you? Where are you? There are little guys. Okay, calm. Be calm. Be calm. See, it's all done. It's all back. It's all better now. It's all better. I have done something. I have done something and offended some deity. Why are you not finished? Oh, you need more... Here, I will give you more windmills. The command center is over there, right? Here, have more windmills. He says, insisting that he has windmills. I don't have windmills on me. Well, I am not having a good one right here. This is not, I don't have good feelings right now. The world is definitely on top of me, and it's not friendly. This is bad. Okay. I didn't have windmills. I just had windmills. How did I not have windmills after I had windmills? Okay. Cursed demons. Demons everywhere. Just remember, we hate the Antichrist. We hate the Antichrist. Okay. There we go. Is that what you guys wanted? Are you awake now? Yes. All right. So where are they? Where could they be coming from? They're coming from over here? No way, man. Cloud doesn't reach. Well, I guess we have to start taking things seriously, right? We had been not pushing them back out of kindness, out of respect for our fellow creature. But apparently that's off the menu, isn't it? No more Mr. Nice Engineer. Now it's time to have paranoid schizophrenic engineer. Oh, so this is new? Question mark? No, you just got a hit. I don't know what's going on down there. Bothers me. Then you guys too. We have to start pushing out here in case I need this space coming up. I would say something really cool and detached, like nothing personal, but in fact it is really mega personal. I really don't like you people. More than that, I don't like this spacing. So I think we're just going to blow this up manually by hand, make ourselves a little space. That produced a wave. Bam. So we're not going to do anything right there quite yet. Soon, though. Soon, though. We're going to let these guys gather up and do their thing. That's right. This is not a very good use of time here. Oh. Well, at least it got him to move, right? Okay. Yeah, we are not doing well this episode when it comes to efficiency. You are not in any... You need help. Okay, I can help you. Alright, we need a station. I'd played nice for a long time. I let them have their area. I thought we had an understanding. But apparently, we do not have an understanding. And they were just waiting for me to be a little bit distracted. And bam, they were going to get me. Well, there's nothing to do with this then, right? Are you ready? Are you going to go make that? All right, I'm going to assume that's a yes. Is this springing to life? Yes. That looks like a pretty good seal to me. I don't see how anything gets through that. Are you guys going to actually stock that? Good. And these two got built. And we're not going to stop. Now we're going to seal that off right there. And this, maybe they're coming along the coastline. Just sneaking through. Yeah, that's a decent route, and it might have missed everything. So right here or right there? I think we all know the answer to that question. All right, we're just going to monitor that situation. All right, what was I doing? What was going on? Does anyone know what I was doing something with Cacalc. Another AUG Flora outserter. We might not even get through our chores today. We might spill over chores into next time. Because of pain and problems. Apparently, we just never. Oh. Well, when last I saw it, we were having a lot of problems getting Flora on the belt. So, there you go. There's now 2. Okay, good. Done. Clipped saline line by planter makers. I know exactly what this is. It's because I wrote it in words. I clipped the saline line by planter makers. Right here. This is supposed to be saline. Right now it's nothing. And I guess we can't go through on this line because we can't even touch the except touching the walkway because of the underground. So we have to do this instead. There we go. Hooked up again. What are we doing? More sponge sprout makers. We doubled sponges, but we're at sprout capacity. So we need 8 more bioreactors. So let's see what we can do about this. Friends, where have you been? And you fixed something, huh? Well, don't do that. It was foolish. Let the assigned servitors handle that. It wasn't your job. Stay in your lane. You're all fired. So yeah, we're still at a sponge deficit right now. But It's not a Zogna deficit. We still have to double Petri dishes. Like, that's a problem for not right now, I tell you that. We need to come to sponges. And we need to grab all of you and attach you right there. And are you wired up? No. Can I fix that? Yes. All right. Please divide sponges to make sponges. I really should be prodding this. This is just general prod for the entire area. But, all right, done. We'll monitor this more. Seaweed to Petri area? Not today. Nylon's a big problem. Navens is a big problem. We need more Navens. And now we're into the areas which are going to actually cause us problems. It's going to take time to think about. Let's go look at the lunch line again. Oh, South Factory, why are you the way you are? So it's slowly getting unclogged, right? And if I go look down, yeah, the fresh stuff is coming up. And are we stuck? Please say we're not stuck. No, we're just processing as fast as possible. And we're clearing out all of this stuff too. Oh, that's a problem. It will be a problem until a long time. All that's got to vent. All that's got to vent. At least we get free spaces whenever biocrud or skin hits right there, you know? But it's going to take a long time. All right, don't look at it, don't think about it. We need more nylon. Nylon is a problem, and it was tied to blood and blood meal. And for a while I said, well, it will pick back up once blood meal is... Oh, I actually came to the exact right spot. And then that didn't happen. So yes, it is a blood meal problem. We have an alternate nylon recipe though, right? And it's not even that hard. We're using this recipe for some reason. I don't understand. And then there's this recipe, which is honestly really good. But I didn't take that. I took another recipe on the sawmill. And there's this. And this isn't bad at all. It's just mixers, and you mix all this stuff with some catalyst, and you get nylon. We're going to make another nylon maker. So let's go get some mixers, and let's supplement our production. Because that's going through blood meal, and blood meal is kind of a rare commodity at the moment. Because it's used in so much other stuff. Where's a mixer? It's a circle with a swirl in it. Oh, we already had a bunch. Now we have a bunch more. Alright, so personal logistics back on. Where are we going to do this thing? We need benzene and... Well, it doesn't matter, right? I guess we're just going to do it right here because you're next. Probably not right there. Yeah. Yeah, right by the bio oil. Okay, let's go. And build a new area. And then maybe I can slam in more Navens. And then we'll have a solid hour to do science. It's kind of too much space. It's a good problem to have, though. Alright, so we're going to have nichrome in right here. Here, let's just start getting the biofluid right now. You're going to make nylon through this recipe. So we need benzene, ammonia, and chlorine. No problem, I say. Here, take a lap. You're in the way. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Receiver. Receiver. Tank. Tank. Benzene. Benzene. In a lot. ammonia. Also a lot, please. And then right over here. Oh, progress is coming. I can feel it. Requester tank. And the other thing is chlorine. Chlorine. Feeling pretty good today. Short-term memory is working. That hasn't been the case recently. It's just been a blur of confusion in Factory. All right, so you got to go on the outside. And we have to be nichrome in, so this is going to be pretty simple, isn't it? This isn't going to go here. Everybody calm down. We're just making a unit, as is our habit. And you need nichrome in, eh? And then we have a single out. So I guess nichrome is a hug belt. Or it comes all the way on the around the outside. This is almost certainly fine, right? No, not fine. And then like that. And we just trust that that will be fast enough when I've cranked this to 11. We can also put another one in over there. So yes, that's probably, it's almost certainly good enough. All right, so we take this, grab you, HU right there. And you go right there because it looks nicer. And we're going to have nichrome around the back. And we're just going to nylon out straight down the middle. And then nylon out. Plenty of room for a beacon because it's going to get prodded to hell when I'm finished with it. And so grab all you, and then we have to deal with this. And we're going to have awkward space. TM patent pen. Actually, we might not be able to do this. Hold on, let's see. No, it's actually perfect right here. I guess we can leave a little more space because we're not going to be fitting anything else in this block. Okay, like so. Okay. And then we just need an out on the other end. I suppose I could pull it all back and try to do a double. Just have the world's greatest nylon maker. I suppose if I'm setting it up like this, I should probably do it, right? I suppose now that I've spoken these words into existence, that has to be like so, right? Alright, so this is what we're doing. I should have nichrome whale start coming. Yeah, this is where it's going to be. Whale, nichrome, I need it. Go get me nickel chromium, and it's in this area right there. Fill your cargo. Feast to your belly's content. Come here. The only signal that we... Don't... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Those are military matters. It's okay if those get hit. It's cruel to say that, but it's true. It's what they're there for. Alright, and this is set up in a way where I can speed it and prod it in enormous quantities. So, good. I'm seeing a lot of death, and I'm not liking that. I'm in the middle of building something. I don't like dealing with problems while I'm building something. I don't like it when they're destroying flamers. That says I've messed something up somewhere. Oh, are we too close? Oh, there. This is how they were getting in, and now they've been intercepted. Stop it. Don't stop dodging. Okay. We may have caused ourselves more problems. Yeah, that was definitely an attack wave, right? And they found an incomplete area here. I need you guys to build that. as fast as possible. Yes, they were crawling up here. They were skating by somehow with a purpose, and they were infiltrating. That's probably not the last time that's going to happen, is it? Let's not think about that. Come here. Let's build more nylon. It is necessary for the factory. Okay. Stop. Do I have to come out there? Do I have to come out there? I think I do. Oh, man. This is kind of an issue, isn't it? Trying to plug a attack route while it's being used. Ugh. Alright, so where are we going? Right over here. Okay, thank you. So what do I need to do to help this? I want to help. I want to be a helper. So let's turn you on. And then this is all ready to go now. Here, what do I have in my inventory? Here, help them. I suppose the best thing I could do is try to turn on flamers. And that says go get some flamers, right? Okay, stop. Breathe. Make it easier for yourself in the future. So get some flamers, get some guns, get some bullets, and we're going to help build this. Oh man, this is not really dignified work for someone in my position. Ah, look, here they come again. There, see? Only this time we're fueled. Why didn't we get this one? Oh, they're probably already in line to be built. No, friends, we're building these now. There we go. And then I bought some party favors. Yeah, they are queuing up for an attack right there. No, friends. I do not like it. No, friends. It shall not be. Alright, so we've installed flamers. We've given them some bullets. Hopefully that'll buy enough time. They're just going to keep attacking. Alright. Okay. They never said it was going to be easy. They didn't say it was going to be friggin' annoying. Alright, so. Nylon. We were struggling really hard to get in a new nylon maker. Struggling to get through our chores. Okay, right here. Okay, so what were we doing? Oh, we ruined this. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to see that. Oh, and it's just a little short. You disappoint me. And it's actually going to have consequences, isn't it? So we should probably put the via somewhere else. The consequences it's going to have is that I won't be able to put in another one. Alright, so one more. This was the entire purpose of doing this like you. Okay, just do it. Do it. No, wait. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm hearing the noise again. Noise does not make me happy. But at least they're holding their own now. Okay, so. The fire is cleansing the heretic. So what's going to happen here is you're going to come down like this. There. And that's how the nichrome gets over. And we're going to finish this build. We're going to finish it. Oh, we're taking up this space. We'll cut that off. I mean, I can get through. but I probably shouldn't have put this here. Okay, breathe, 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 breathe. Don't we have another one? No, we don't. Okay. This was a mistake. But we kind of have to stick with it now because of that. We can get this through. Sure we can. Yeah, we definitely can. Sure, we can do that. Just pretend everything's okay. Okay, losing it. Starting to lose it. Starting to completely and utterly lose it. I am not centered. I am not at peace. I need my happy place. Right there, right there. Okay. You shall now be ready. And we're just going to not think about any of the many, many, many problems currently afflicting me. Not going to say the factory. We're not going to say society. I'm just going to say these are problems that are affecting me, and that is why there are a problem. I'm pretty sure we can do this, right? You have to be ammonia, even though you're on a whale. Yeah, you are. Okay. 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 You know, they say it's not a problem until it affects someone you love. Well, I want to up that one. It's not a problem until it affects me. Now there are issues. Okay, take all of that. I'm gonna get you your benzene. Okay. No. 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 Yes. Alright, so that's half of it going, right? Drinking down a whole lot of material, making nylon. Right. Great. Fantastic. Stunning. Brave. You need to be fixed. Alright, so now we have to get all of these chemicals over there somehow. Probably should have done that before turning it on. It's kind of losing the impact, isn't it? Oh, well. Yeah, well, just leave me alone. Okay, okay, okay. And then we'll do the same thing right here, because we can. There we go, and benzene gets in. And now we just have to pull in pneumonia. And that's super simple. I don't know if this is going to be a long episode or I'm just going to go insane. Alright, we're making lots of nylon. More than we're making out of blood meal. So, good. I want you to be whale hungry. And I want you to come right here. I want you to fill that cargo. And I want you to dump that in the nylon bin. Where is that? I don't remember. Blood meal's a problem. We burnt ourselves out of substrate. I wonder why that happened. We've got this is another problem. Where did we put nylon? Right here next to nylon parts, you think? Yes. Empty that cargo. Alright, nylon might be fixed for now. There you go. And that's just gonna go. I gotta trim these things, or else I'm gonna cause myself a bad day sometime. Okay, okay. Okay, breathe, breathe. Attempt to breathe. Just look at the South Factory. Look at it. Force yourself to look at it. Alright, so now it's actually flowing because we're getting these big... Yeah. Yeah, the actual meat is arriving now. Okay. Okay, so it's getting close to coming back online. Yeah, look at that. And that's going to do something. Who knows? A thing is going to happen. So this has this buffer box. It's nowhere near full. So it's just going to keep flowing, and that's what I want. And then eventually everything else will start flowing, right? Yeah, so there's some lard getting out. Okay, okay. Nature is healing, kinda. Nature is really cranky about all of this. Nylon, good. All right. There we go. We're just gonna assume I solved those problems. And now we're going to look at the other problem I have today. Yeah, you just walk right in the fire, friends. I don't care what you do. Just walk into the fire. Need more bullets. I've put down too many at once. They're having it. Well, the fire is helping, right? The fire is showing the way. It's going to continue soaking damage until the ambassador can clear them back a little bit, but that's not a huge problem for me. And then up here, oh, this has installed itself. All right, take no chances. Right there. And we're just going to scooch across. Just scooch, and then scooch, and then scooch. And we're going to start taking more area for more plants. All right, focus. Navens now. To do Navens, we have to take some more area. Just one block. Just one more. Where am I? Where in my own factory am I? All right, so problem. Problem is insufficient Naven. Navens are going. We still have insufficient Naven. We're not going to get to Naven uplifting today. It's not going to happen. This pipeline's overextended. Well, I have to go see about that too, because this is kind of important. So we have to pave all that and then add that in. So we need a whole lot of, probably need more than that. We probably need to turn personal logistics off. We need to get rid of some stuff. Not the configurable valve. Pick up that. That's fine. All right, let's go shopping. Okay, we are going to get to tech today. We are going to make progress today. We are going to feel good about ourselves at the end of this. No cry today. No cry. No cry today. No cry. Where are we? We're almost an hour into it. Okay, maybe a little cry today. First problem. This. Are you feeling better now? Yes. And I'm going to want you to underflow to 20, please. All right. That was probably necessary. Next problem. Energy drink. Pave this. In fact, we're going to go to right here. This is almost dangerous, but that's a good pinch. They won't be able to sneak through right there. Biters. Biters. They always exist. Biters. They're just the problem that keeps happening. All right. And now we grab our special eraser. And we special erase. And this place is pretty clean. Thank you. This is going to have to move. Now we bots off. Get our stamp. Oh, that's going to go straight into that. I mean, it's not here forever. In fact, those guys are almost up. I can almost pull this down. Don't look at that. Don't think about it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Just try to fix this up. Thank you. And now we have another place to grow our horrid death fungus. Is horrid the right word? Yes. It needs Zillopho to propagate, and we know it's not going... You don't get a Zillopho at the end of it. How about that? It's the problem with any of the creatures powered by death. In the end, it's never enough to just feed them dead things. They want them to be alive first. They need to be there at the moment. Take that. Take all that, but not this. And take all that, and I'm keeping this bit. All right. Ready? Ready for Navens cultures. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this entire block, and I'm just going to copy paste it. This whole thing is coming with me. This is what this system is designed to do. You need more Navens. Get yourself more Navens. So that looks like it's going to be 5 by 4. We need 20 Navens cultures. Pots off, right? That means I should probably get them out of the boxes. Yeah? Yeah, I should get them out of the boxes. Because there will be exactly 20 there. And that's closer to over here, right? Navens cultures. Where are you? Oh, tech is going to happen. Tech is going to happen soon. Believe it. Believe it. Think it. Manifest it. It's going to be real. I probably should have picked up more belt. Let's go pick up more belt. Let's manifest more belt into our life. Give me more, please. All right. That should maybe be enough. Accelerate. Then we just stand in the middle and we radiate. Good. 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 Now we just tie this in and we adjust the amounts on the belt appropriately. Okay. Good. All right, so we're just gonna tie this in here and then bring this back over there. I could bring it up and down and then up and then down. That might be more attractive, actually. Let's do that. So you go right here and then you leap across. And then this comes down right here. This is kind of a different style. It's more labor intensive, but it's probably better looking. And then this guy will go up exactly right here. Like so and like so. And you are no longer needed. Then we will wire this into the ecosystem. And you just come in like so. And I guess... no, we can't do that. I just did the thing I said we can't do. So let's start right here, right? This way. And we can pick this up. How we have the bots pick this up. How we have the bots pick this up. And you attach. And you go this way. There we go. Now all I have to do is just get some Navens, right? And that's a problem because we're out of Navens. I was going to uplift Navens because we have the bits for that now. But, oh, no one's here trying to pick up Navens. Weird. Okay, we good? Everyone going now? Now I'm going to have to put more material on the belt because it's going to be servicing twice as much. So, don't you dare. Oh, and it's also new style, or rather old style. Why are there two on here? Why is one controlled by green and one controlled by red? That's creepy. Why are they different colors? It's both the same stuff, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, you need more. Probably need 750. And you need more. Probably need 2,000. How much is on the belt now? Yeah, they were on different wires. That's so weird. And weird in this case is bad. What was I thinking here? I was thinking something. I'm not sure what it was good, but I was definitely thinking something. There. You get a weirdo number. And then more spores. Don't forget the spores. Alright. And so that's going to put more stuff on the belt. Why am I reading green and red? Someone explain this to me. Why did I set it up like this? I don't understand. Alright, personal logistics back on. Navens back out. Let's divest ourselves of all this material. Okay. Okay, we're just going to assume this is going to work, right? I doubt I had any additional recipes. Yeah, you're going to start going and the material's coming. It's all on the way. All right. More Navens material, more Navens. We're going to save you for later. We are now done with chores. Don't mess with me. Chores, be gone. It is now time to dedicate ourselves to a life of science. Oh, this is completely done by now. The advantage of working very close to home. Let me go look at the other ones. That's a solid seal. This isn't speaking yet, but we've got ammo and we've got flame, so that's going to work. And these are being made. This really needs to get pushed out, but I'm so lazy. I guess we have to start sweeping here too. So, where are you? Why am I blind to this? Just put that right there and try to defend this area, and then we're just going to push out to like right here maybe. At least. Alright, it's good to start doing this. It's good to make plans. It's good to know what you're doing in life. Alright, there. Next up, I think we return to City Center. We rally up all our materials and all of our things. We try to think about what we're doing. I guess we're just going straight into chem science, right? That's what the notepad says. Chem science doesn't require, it's not related to cotton gut processing, so it's going to go right here. So, okay, chem science, pack. Does any of this rot? I can't even remember. No. No, none of it rots. Well, that's nice. It's also pretty bulky. We might have to have more than one, yeah, really bulky. Might have to have more than one whale on this route. That's all right. All right, so we need 6 more research centers. What do we got here? We have enough. That's good. How are we doing on batteries? Not enough. It's going to be like 3 more episodes before that's going to be ready. And as our attention is sucked back to the lunch line, one side is now completely clear, and now we are working on clearing the other side. Okay. Okay, that's good. That makes me feel better. We're trying to clear this. We're working hard on it. And it's going to start getting easier and easier. All right, so this is flowing again. We're probably making whales again. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that. Okay, the world is saved. Huzzah. Huzzah. Let's go. It's time to push silence forward. And then we're going to start thinking about cotton gut area, I think. All right, the chem science arena. I think it's going to be like military science, and then I'm only going to need 1. And if I need another one, I'll make another arena somewhere. You can't stop me. No one can stop me. Power's nice. These dips are bad. I need more batteries. I really shouldn't have put that on the belt, on the mall. That was laziness, which I'm not going back and fixing for some reason. Hold on a second. Okay, so what we want to do now is we're just grabbing you. This structure right here. And we're just going to redo it. You go right there, and this is where it's supposed to be. There. And now it's just a matter of programming a whale, right? You are doing ChemSci. I know this takes a lot longer. Yeah. And then we've cut the speed in half. So it's going to take a while. This is fine, though. Okay, we need to get organic acid anhydride. We need to get organic acid anhydride. Okay, awesome. No problem. So we will have some time at the end to look at cotton gut processing. Organic acid anhydride. There we go. We're apparently not on biofluid here, which I suppose shouldn't surprise me at all. I need you. And we're just gonna plug ourselves in. Good. Good. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so just get a whale, I guess. All right, so notepad, once more, return to me, and let's figure out our number. So we need 10 optical fiber. We need 20 Nexi-lit plate. We need 1 nuclear sample. We need 1 mech parts. 1 Mach 1. 2 self. Here, just monolayer. 2 monolayer, 2 moos. 2 red circuits. 10 rubber. Oh, that's painful. 3 ASP. 20 stainless. All right. Let's get that on our quick bar too. So you go there. This is going to be a complicated whale. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. All right. So our number is, these are 100. These are 200, 100, 200, half. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. All right, so our number is going to be 10, 30, 31, 32, 34, 38, 39, 49, 51, 71. All right, so 9,000 divided by 71. That's a big number. So I guess we just go get 100 of everything. So that's pretty easy, right? Just add 2 zeros. And that's very natural. It's going to leave some space in the whale, but that's what we want because we have to vent out as well. All right, very natural. Mr. Whale, emerge. You have to be whale hungry. And now you go on your journey. All right, so we need to get Nexi-lit plate, which is right there. Load items until we got Nexi-lit plate in quantity 2,000. And then we need, that's it for materials. So we get rubber because it's right there. Load items until we got rubber. And rubber is 1,000, please. And then we can get all sorts of stuff. Probably we need to get, why is this empty? Oh, this is ASP. Oh, you're going to be a while. Load items until we have ASP. And ASP is nylon at this point. And then go get stainless. Stainless. 2,000. And then we need monolayer. It's right there. Then monolayer is needed in 200. Then you need red circuits right there. Load items. 200. And then stainless ASC rubber red circuit. Need moves. Shouldn't I maybe getting 200 moves? I'm pretty sure that's what I should be getting. We need mech parts. I clicked off. Mech parts are around here somewhere. Isn't there a bin up here? I could have sworn I brought them in. I know the proper way now is to go all the way over to the machine shop. But didn't I at one point have mech parts here? Yeah, right there. I think these guys might be... Oh, okay, I got problems there. I gotta fix that. I think they might not be taking from the proper area. And that is mech parts, please. 200. And then nuclear sample and optical fiber. Big green ball is right there. Load until caravan has that. Right there. Oh, Nylon's here now. So hopefully ASP is going to start going forward. I need optical fiber and moose. Optical fiber is right there, and moose is right over here, right? Where are my moves? Right there. Then load items, get my moves. And then finally, we get optical fiber. Load items, optical fiber. Complex whale. 1,000. All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. And now you come here, and it's time to program this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. And there's no spoilage involved, which is, you know, a small blessing. All right, so what are our numbers again? Oh, we also don't do this anymore. Okay, like that. So our numbers are 1,000, 2,000, 200, no, 100, 100, 200, 200, 200, 1,000, 300. How can it be 300? Because it was time without 100. Okay, got it. And then 2,000. All right. I fear what I have done, for I do not understand it. Thank you. Thank you, autosave. Wonderful timing. All right, be off. We might have chem science now. Maybe. All right, so I need to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're just gonna... Honestly, this isn't half bad. Here, we're just gonna have everything go down to 10. Everything. And it's not gonna be quite as bad as we think. Okay. Okay. All done. Get rid of this. And then like that. And then... Okay. Now it's time to move on to the next science, right? Now we should finish wiring this up. Okay, so let's... What are we doing now? I think... We're going to peek at Navens again. This is not all going. Why aren't you going? You're missing guts? Are we actually missing guts? No. We need more guts on the belt, it looks like. There, do that then. One of my notes was to pay attention to the ratio of stuff on this belt, and apparently that was pretty accurate. Because we don't have enough. Okay, now you're going. All right, the pressure will increase, and there's obviously a lot of space on this belt, so we'll do Naven uplifting next, and then after that, Navens won't be a problem for a very long time, especially since there's another Navens recipe at the next tier. Okay, look at this. This is kind of inevitable. What can you do? It's now flowing with just meat. This is almost chunked through all of the problems. And are we making whales again? Yes. The world is saved. How about ASP? We were stuck not making ASP because we didn't have nylon. Now our cup of nylon overfloweth. So let's take a look at advanced small parts. Yeah, I don't like these dips. I think that's just I need another whale here, which is not really what I wanted. Oh, they're both in the same place. Look at that. They're both on top of each other. They were stuck at the same point. I bet you're waiting for nylon. And now it's suddenly synchronized whales. Lorenzo and Federico performing they're exactly on top of each other. You can almost barely see it. Almost barely see the difference. Performing the synchronized dance. But then, I guess it must have just broken free. I don't see how else this could get like this. There, nylon. Now they're both heading over. And 400 nylon isn't a lot, so I guess I really should have broken this up into 2 whales. It would have been more gastrocapacitor efficient. ASP is right there. Yeah, so they're getting 400 units. I guess that's just not a lot. Now we're in downtime, and we gotta see Mr. Whale, and then he's gonna immediately go. And we're just gonna watch this. This is weird. Like, I don't understand how they got synchronized like that. Unless they had to have been both stuck waiting for something. But that's shouldn't have been happening, because it should have been all backed up except for the double whale. And then one of you is gonna immediately go. Well, okay, not immediately. Oh wait, they're both. Oh. They're so synced that they're both doing this, and it's very inefficient. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Just long term. Because it's like one whale isn't even there, you know? What I really should do is make it so each one only gets half the stuff, which means reprogramming a bunch of them. Synchronized whales are a problem I'm going to have to deal with. I did not anticipate that at all. Okay. Oh, you're still not hooked up. Really? Well, that's just going to delay this even more. So I got here assuming that this was going to be hooked up, and it wasn't. And this obviously is. All right. I guess we're not done here at all, are we? Okay. All right. And I guess we're not done because we never hooked up the science juice here. So I guess we just do that. We're just going to have a rail like this. No, not even like that. It's going to be like this. Just an utter contempt for space utilization. This is science. Get off my back. It's very important. And it knows it. So it's like right here. And then a big koopy. Then a big paste. And we will get all our science juice in. Assuming that this, the biofluid critters ever arrive. Assuming ASP ever arrives. Yeah. It's a bit of a tangle right now, but it's moving forward. So what else can I say? So I guess we have to switch gears and now work on cotton gut sacrifice. I'm going to talk about my philosophy of this. So we're going to start right here, obviously. Let's see if I can illustrate the problem using research centers. I'm going to need a few more. Oh, I'm out of windmills. I need windmills. I need a couple more research centers. So run. God, this place is getting big. And it's going to get bigger still. Let's take a look at FPS, right? How we doing? Oh, it's starting to tick down. Oh, we're no longer hard at 60. We're now at, like, it's starting to shave off. I'm going to have to look at that at some point. Luckily, I'm in a position to be able to optimize if I need to. Like, getting into the mod itself. We're not going to let my computer slowing down actually stop anything here. What I need is research centers. Those are right there. I need exactly 3, and that's what I'm going for. So we need a whole bunch of you guys. Probably even more than that. We're probably not going because of ASP, but help is on the way, friends. Don't worry. So down to science. I should probably get an incubator just to ram home my point. I'm going to be doing an experiment. I'm not sure at all that this is going to work out correctly. It might end up wasting a whole lot of cotton guts. Again, don't tell them that. They all want to just end up in the Negesium. And unfortunately, not all of them can end up in the Negesium. Just one of life's little cruelties. Alright, so what has to happen? We want to do 3 science packs, and we want them all to be done pretty much at once. We got brothers right here. We want to do Logi Science, we want to do PySci 2, and we want to do PySci 3. The holy PySci 3. Okay, good. And you all need cotton gut products. Like you need Paragen, like we need 2 Paragen and an Negesium. Oh, I didn't fix mechanical parts. Okay, hold on. Sorry, getting distracted again. We have, okay, wait a second. Getting right here. Where are you getting this from, friend? Like, obviously, a lot of things are, you're trying to empty your cargo, but where do you fill? All right, that's up here. And then this, yeah, this dinosaur is no longer doing this job. Come here, friend. Be remade, mostly. Dinosaur hungry. Now, I've got a new place for you to get those things, good dino. And that's right here. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to do that. You're going to be slow, but you're going to be putting them in the right place, and that's more important. We need also to do this. Just open this up. Oh, that's why these were never returned. Oh, wait, these are being filled in. Oh, I never considered that. The bots are bringing them over. This was supposed to be a garbage disposal, but it's not working like that. Okay, run away. Don't think about it. Run away. Anyway, this needs magnesium and perogen. And then right here, you need perogen and sarcoris, and you need sarcoris. And we have the ability to make 3 sarcoris out of 20 cotton gut, or 3 perogen and 5 sarcoris out of double that. So it's fewer sarcoris per. But perogens decay into sarcoris. So if you just wait, you'll get 8 sarcoris out of this. And that's obviously superior, right? 8 is more than 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 4 is greater than 3. And then the other thing we do, because we can make magnesium. And magnesium takes 60 cotton guts and makes 3 magnesium, 5 perogen, 7 sarcoris. And if that all just rots completely out, it ends up in sarcoris land, 15 of them. And 15 is divided by 3, 5. It's 5 sarcoris. So good. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to be using this recipe, and I'm going to try to supply all these guys based on what comes out of here. And if I produce too much high-end stuff, well, it will just rot down to lower-end stuff. The thing I don't understand at all is what the ratios should be, because they're not produced in the same amount. Like this is 12 per sarcoris. This is 18 per perogen. This is 3 per magnesium. That's different. So I'm all but certain that I'm going to end up overproducing probably sarcorises, because I'm going to be running this recipe. Yeah, so one, but I'm going to need more, but on top of that, I'm going to need these things more than the others to turn into science, you know? So in short, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just none. Zero clue. I am alone and adrift. And I'm just going to put 2 of these down, I think. Maybe even just 1 of these down, because it's fast. Yeah, it's going to start with 1 of these. Look how fast this is. 10 seconds. And it's going to live right here in this block. And it's going to be limited, and it's going to try to supply everything. So 10 seconds? And I can prod that. Well, this is just clearly the best plan if prod is evolved, right? Just clearly. Because then it's making every cotton gut go a little bit farther. Okay, let's bring in the blood to start the ceremony. Once the ceremony is incomplete, the magnesium shall enter the world. That which is the opposite of life, the magnesium. And we will use that for reasons. Didn't I hook all this up? Apparently not. I have this bad habit of not connecting vertically. There you go. Oh, is this going? Did you just arrive? Yeah, it did just arrive. And we get to see the moment. Okay, almost there, almost there. Why are only you going? Okay, explain yourself. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? No, really, why didn't it do that? Caravan. It has it in it. Caravan. So why didn't you do this? No, really, why didn't it do that? And so these guys are just hogging all that stuff? What are you missing? Oh, is nuclear sample not distributed very well? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can believe that. So it's going to take a couple cycles for this to all... Maybe I should have brought more of that. Yeah, we're going to watch it. Anyway, chem science. Congrats, right? And this is going to make that plus 20%. All right, we're just going to pretend everything's okay. Oh, we also never... Stop, please. We need an attendant whale. And we're going to be whale hungry. And you're going to come here, and I want you to fill your cargo of crunchy chem science. And then we come to the bin. This is reserved for Logi. This is reserved for vat brains, which apparently aren't going very well. So I guess chem will go right here. PySci 2 will go right there, and then PySci 3 or something will go right there. All right, empty that cargo. Do that. We need more whales. It's an episode where I feel like I'm just kind of losing it a little bit all the time. That doubled whale thing was really rough. So if they ever back up here, they're going to get put in sync again. I wonder if there's a way to put in like a random delay or something. Or I could like... Yeah, that's going to be a problem going forward. Yeah, I have to think of something about that. All right, don't look at it right now though. Just don't have enough. We need another cycle, and it takes forever. All right, don't look at that. Don't think about it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. It's not real. It's not real. Demons. All right, so I guess that was a really easy decision then. Like, I thought this was going to be more of a struggle, but then I realized that prod was involved, and that prod is the way and the light. So we're going to be here. Just let's decorate the area. We need more windmills. We need another stack. Oh my god, my blood pressure cannot take this. So you're going to be Logi science. You're not real quite yet. You will be real soon though. And that's going to be PySci 2. And that's going to be PySci 3. And then celebrations. Many celebrations. I believe it's going to take me an entire day to get PySci 3 up and going. No windmills. I wonder if they have any down south. Let's go give them something to do, right? We've gone south so many times. Let's do it once more, right? Onto these cursed grounds, we once again place our feet. The messiness. The non-modularity. It's definitely more interesting, and people like this factory a lot more than the other one. Chaos wins friends, so long as you don't have to deal with it directly. You know? It's like holding a baby. Babies are nice, and they're fun, they're cute. But if you have to change them, and you have to find a way to get them to sleep, it's a different experience than just, hey, I'm just going to swing with this baby for a little bit. You know? This tiny, irrational little monster. You're not supposed to call them that, but everyone does in their head. If society did not require this, it would cease, which is a sad and, I think, kind of cutting truth to our current times. How are we doing over in Windmill Maker? Let's go look. That's not tech. Oh, it's actually being made right now. Oh, so good. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong here. Oh, we're short on towers? Huh. I bet that was nylon, too. Betcha. Or small parts. So we need more tower, too. We got a few. They're going somewhere. And so this guy needs to pick up more ASP. So yes, it is a nylon related issue. I should look at Navens, on a graph and get empirical evidence for what's going on. And if I scooch back over here, we will see, probably just waiting for ASP, right? It's going to be a while until we dig ourselves out of that. Advanced small parts. Yeah, no dips now that I've separated those whales. This was just one whale. I really need to... The final solution is to have one do one and one type. Well, that doesn't work either. I'm going to have to think about something for this. This is going to be a problem. And worst case scenario, I can always just copy paste the manufacturing area. Navens. How we doing? So we used to be at around 250. Now we're around 420-ish, 400, 450-ish. Yeah, that makes sense. Because we didn't straight double it. Because we had this line right here. We only pseudo doubled it. These guys still aren't going. It's still guts. Like, the answer is to put more on. Alright, we're going up to 1500, I guess. Just shovel it on. Like, have they gone at all? Products made 6. So yeah. It's just that they're at the very tail end of the line. Alright, don't pay attention to that. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Don't think about that. Don't think about that. Just go look at the science. Go look at the science and be at peace. Ah, science. For right now, I'm telling full whales to build up before going. It won't last forever, obviously. All right, this should be just enough, right? Because Logiscience takes a while. PySci 2 takes double that, and PySci 3 takes only 15 seconds. Oh, that's different. Huh. Wow, that's fast compared to everything else. Let's take a look at the war. Allow ourselves to get distracted again. Oh, I bet you got a guy in there just wrecking face. Yep. I think I have to deliver some bots down here, huh? Probably don't have a lot of construction bots anymore. Looks like they've all been burnt out. Meanwhile, that's working. Meanwhile, this is working. That's not working. I'll have to see to that someday. You're probably out of windmills. All right, don't think about that. I didn't realize PySci 3 was so fast. I suppose that's making up for the fact it makes so little. This is going to be really expensive. All of them, just super duper expensive. All right, don't think about that though. So what I'm going to do is, we kind of want a different structure, don't we? Because now we're going to be encountering waste. So let's just look at what we've done before. Actually, this should be like this. And just consider Logiscience for a moment. And we're going to need lots and lots of prod mods. And I want you to do Logiscience. And you're going to have a neighbor. And you are the first time we have something that rots, right? So that's probably going to have to move. Because this can rot, and it goes back into plasmids, and those have to be brought back. And this can rot, it goes into chitin. So one thing I could do is bring everything around in a carousel. Oh, we have to make animal samples too. That has to be done up there. Like up here. This has to be Logi support. Like all stuff that decays is happening up here and then feeding down, and then we're making the science. Right? That makes sense. So how are we going to handle this? Do we want to bring stuff in here and have it distribute? We're going to have a vent out, so this has to be... You have to be conditioned for Logi science. That's what you have to do. Why are there 2 outs here? That's weird. I should probably go fix that. And then reverse, 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 reverse. And then everyone needs a not Logi science for stuff that rots, disappointments. So right there, there. Like so. One more time, and you know it. All right. So this will get material that... so this can't be here, I think. So what I'll want to do, I suppose, is the sushi belt that's going to hold all of the cotton gut products will come through like this, and we'll have room right there for the major beacon. And then, actually, no, you come down one more. And what we need is in and out. And you are going to be, first off, you're going to listen, and then filters Chores. Then you're enabled when Chores is less than 50. Sure. It should be less than 50, and we're going to have to have a big circuit network on all of this. All this stuff was simple back here, but since this is all going to be entangled, we're going to have a big circuit network where we only make Logi, pi2, pi3, and everything else when everything is here and present. So we're going to establish that. It's going to be it's going to be complicated. And then you have to use filters chitin. We cannot escape rot. Rot always is. Hail Nurgle. So what's going to happen is this guy's going to be like this. And that's going to go like that. And we're going to have another one in like this. Now, there is a problem, you see, in that I don't have a good way of getting material in for animal sample. Because you need animal sample, and animal sample also rots. And so we're going to have an extra out on the bottom, I think. This is going to look a little different, I feel. So you come over a bit. And then we're going to have plasmids out right here, and you can be a stack inserter. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Use one that always goes. Plasmids. Alright, it's going to go like this. And then there's going to be a separate area for plasmid removal. Probably like right here. Janitor outpost. That's a lot of death. That's a lot of bots that just got blown up. Not super happy about that. So plasmids get out of the system like so. Where do we get animal sample in? And more importantly, looking ahead to pi site 2. This rots, that rots. The good thing is this rots into that. That's it, actually. It gets easier for pi site 2, but then pi site 3, you rot. No. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We're going to have in and out. Okay, this is a special out. Maybe it shouldn't be. Because we're going to have, like, how many things that rot? Bio ore, gas bladder, propolis. 3 things that rot. That implies 3 separate lines in here, which we have just enough. I could probably make it work. And keep this form factor. I may not want to keep the form factor. I guess for right now, the goal is going to be the pi sci 3 is also going to have a different structure than this. So I can consider that as well. Because this is going to have 12, this and this, but pi sci 2 and pi sci 3 are going to be singlets, like chem sci up here. I'm gonna adjust this guy. If I could find him. I can't find him. Such is the need for ASP in this factory. No. Okay, we're gonna fix it later. I'm gonna have that guy get more mech parts and more samples, because clearly we have more bandwidth here, and it's the way the stack and servers are working is just hogging it all in one. It shouldn't be like that. All right, so we have one central magnesium line going on. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to worry about getting animal sample in right now. And I suppose the big problem is we don't have a huge amount of space right here. So I guess what we need to do is just leap, and then animal sample will come in right here. That's really kind of rough because we also want to get magnesium in right here. So this will be magnesium in. Magnesium, sarcoris, perogen, so on and so forth. And then it needs to get on this belt here. Maybe it goes over there instead. I don't know. Maybe we do this. And we just try to live with this. Now we link in right there. And the sushi belt of cotton gut products are like so, right? New input, and then the sushi belt. Okay, and so we have the animal sample line. We're going to figure out our animal sample rate. This is going to be so tricky what I'm trying to do, because they all have to be slaved together. All of them. Because if this is the maker of all the cotton gut products for all 3 of these stations, then one can only go when all of them go. So we want to kind of put this in here, and that looks like it's not going to be possible, huh? Well, okay. As much as I like this setup, we can get rid of it. And then we scooch the entire thing over. by 1. Right there to right there. And then this just comes in like so. And this is how animal sample gets in. And we're going to have to measure animal sample getting made, right? I'm really going to have to do all of these at once, right? And then plasmids come out the bottom when animal sample rots. And when anything rots in the machine, it's caught by this, the not Logi Science outserter, and it'll go in here and then it'll get flushed, either back onto this line or here. And we're even going to put the chitin scraper right there. I don't like how it's out of line, you know? But whatever. It's fine. It's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Your job, chitin. Rot is inevitable. It must be accounted for. Praise be to Nurgle. So that's the start right there. I should start wrapping up soon. But I want to continue thinking about Logi Science. So maybe I'll finish off Logi Science and then wrap. Are we good? No, we're too much skin. Literally too much skin. But moving again. We're making whales, and that's the important part. And we finally cleared all that. All right. We're going to need a lot more of these now. Because what I want to do is we'll do PySci 2 and then all PySci 2's support structure there in PySci 3. All right. I suppose. That's nice. That's not nice, though. Let's go get some more research centers and fill this out. And then animal sample is made in like a biofact of some kind. It's going to be very complicated once I have to pull all of this together. Am I doing something really dumb? Yeah. Yeah. I have in fact done something really dumb. Because now all of these Logibots are pushing these materials into the garbage disposal area. And that's just not right. This should be doing something different. It should not be requesting from buffer chests. So maybe I need to put buffer chests. And we got the same problem here, right? Of course we do. So, man, I wish I understood bots better. Maybe this has to be a buffer chest instead of what it is. And that's fine. It's the other one that I need to do. I mean, at least it's given something to do. We've cleared out all of this, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a purpose to it. I don't know. What's this? What is that? What is it? It's concrete? That doesn't look like any concrete I've ever seen. Looks like wreckage. Maybe something blew up there? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I need to find research centers. We don't have anywhere near enough of them. Well, okay, maybe near enough. Then we're going to start setting up biosample. And it all has to be done all at once. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be 2 days. So it's animal sample. And that's all this stuff, and you're made in a gene lab. Do I got those? I usually have those. I got one. We probably need more than one. So just have a stack in our inventory. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's time for me to go. My people need me. So I'm going to have a whole bank of rottables on each one of these. And they all go only when they are all supplied. And, well, no, there's also and overflowing. So there has to be a lot of subtlety to it, unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta think about this. I got problems coming. Because we're gonna have gene labs right here. Where are you? So like normally. What I would be doing. Still don't have blood? Oh. Give me more blood. Normally what I would be doing is measuring whether or not we have Pi-Sci 1. We need Logi Science. And if we need Logi Science, I turn the cables on and off, right? But this piece is also going to be feeding Logi Science and Pi 2 and Pi 3 and probably a lot more in time. So what's going to have to happen is this one is going to have to only go when this one only goes when everything in here is ready and present and there's no Logi Science. And then all the particulars are also going on this, but this one's more complicated. This one runs when everything is here and present, and at least one of Logi, Pi 2 or Pi 3 has a void associated with it. Then this goes. I'm gonna need a lot of blood. I mean a lot of blood. This is gonna get very complicated. I am going to have to think about this. I think I'm going to end the episode right now. We're over 2 hours. This is good. We've made some progress today. Hey, we got chem science online. The world can only be so bad, right? Now the other half is going, but not you. Can I identify you? No, we're digging ourselves out of a deep, deep ASP-themed hole. All right, just leave it alone. Just make sure ASP is going. We have another problem there. Huh. Are you doubled up again? You are. There's a propensity to sink. So do I have like a random anything here? How can I fix that right now? This will be the last puzzle for the day, yeah? So we have this propensity for sinking. So one dropped and he's out of here. So you have dropped fully and you're gone. And you are going to drop partially because of this. Maybe I can move the circuit condition to the end for this whale. And that will put a buffer between them that's only closed again if wait a second. There's a way to get around this, right? This is one way. And then after that, wait, no. Because they'll still get synced at some point, like synced at glass, and then they'll come back here. And then you're just going to have a 20-second wait. That should be enough, right? So this should go back up. That should be enough, right? To offset them? Well, no, it has to. The weight has to be right after the acknowledgement that you should drop. And so even if they're both waiting for the signal, it suddenly arrives. Well, no. You should have a gate, shouldn't you? Circuit condition. And then another circuit condition. Comparador equals go. And so even if the others are right on target, right on top of each other, this has a necessity of the other one going first. This wastes time in gastrocapacitors in every other circumstance, but I mean, it's a very small thing, I think. Because you have to wait in this, and then you have to check and see if it's true again. I suppose this could cycle again, and the first whale can completely satisfy everything and jam it up, and then they're both stuck on this. I think that's a pretty small chance. I hope it's a small chance anyway. Gonna keep watching that. Gonna keep playing the game. Gonna keep playing Factorio. Tomorrow we're going to do, hopefully, I don't think we're going to get all the way to Pi 3. I just don't think we're going to do it. I think instead we're going to get close to Pi 3. And then we're going to have to, then we're going to be stuck on the wiring and making sure everything is connected together correctly. And that's going to spill over into the episode after tomorrow. And then I actually think I'm going to get to the next tech tier. I think it's going to happen. It might be a while before I get the labs in place and start actually researching something, but I think it's going to happen. Man, that's going to feel good. And then I looked at something weird. Here, let's look ahead. Brief view of the future. Pack. And then we have production. It's actually not that far off. Like, it isn't, because I've researched all the Pi-Sci 2 stuff and all the ChemSci stuff. It's not far off. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of pain in here, but still, this shouldn't be terrible, right? Like, it's not going to be hundreds of hours. Like, okay, it's probably going to be like, I feel like 150 hours is what I'm looking at here. Maybe 100 hours, 50 episodes. So we might make rapid progress to prod science. And from there, like, more stuff happens. Good luck. I don't know. I feel like the future is looking up. Everything's bright. I'm optimistic about the future. And zoom out. Things are going to be good. It's going to be an absolute banger of an episode. After that, I got some plans I want to implement before we get to the 1200 recap episode, 1200 hour recap. That's soon, very soon. All right. Screenshot. All right. What did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? We ran around screaming for the first half of the episode. There was a lot of stuff broken. We had to do wastewater more intelligently. We distributed Zillifos. We built out another Navens block and then been fussing about that forever. We haven't been looking at Zogna. We haven't been looking at sponges. That's undoubtedly a problem I'm going to have to deal with. We put in more sponge sprout makers, but I get the feeling Zogna is still a pinch point, and that's because Petri dishes are still a pinch point. I'm going to have to put in a thorough generator right here. And then we had to go save the South Factory, and then we had to deal with invasions coming along the coastline right here, slipping in. I didn't think they could get by right there, but they did. And they were attacking Arthurians, and unfortunately they had success. So that was bad. We messed with Augs a little bit. That was good. And We are also messing with radioactive stuff, and we probably need to go get a checkup. But for the moment, things are stable. Then we turned our attention. We got chem science online, and we started the beginning of the grand intertwined Logi Pi 2 Pi 3 area. That's going to take, I think, 2 more days. This block will be making science. This block will be making precursors to science. And I'm really hoping that's going to work out. It's going to be very complicated having to signal a lot of stuff around, but that's going to be okay? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway, I am now done. So thank you very much, everyone. I will see you all around. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.